365 Ways to Live Happy Life. Chapter 1. Be happy with yourself. 1. Choose to think happy thoughts. If you want to find happiness and add years to your life, think happy thoughts. When you choose positive thoughts over negative ones, you are more likely to develop an optimistic outlook on life. According to happiness researchers such as Martin E. P. Seligman, director of the Positive Psychology Center at the University of Pennsylvania, and Barbara Fredrickson, Ph.D., professor of psychology at the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill, positive people generally have higher levels of optimism and life satisfaction and live longer. In a BBC News report, Dr. Seligman was quoted as saying that he believed that, "We have compelling evidence that optimists and pessimists will differ markedly in how long they live." Dr. Fredrickson has counseled that changing your mindset can change your body chemistry. She has stated that positive feelings literally can open the heart and mind. And there's more good news. Even if you aren't normally a happy person, thinking happy thoughts is a skill that can be learned. Work on being open, being an optimist, choosing to think positive thoughts, and seeing the proverbial glass half full rather than half empty. The next time you are in line at the post office and someone cuts in front of you or says something rude, resist the urge to respond with anger, which can clamp down your blood vessels and increase your blood pressure. Instead, return rudeness with kindness and respect. Keep that positive vibe going through your intentions and actions in whatever you do. The more frequently you choose to be happy, the more your effort will be strengthened. So don't fret, be happy and live longer. 2. Smile more often. Force yourself to smile. Try it, it's not that difficult. Now hold it for a count of 10 and deepen it. Mentally affirm, "I am happy, totally, blissfully happy." Notice how your mood begins to shift. You can't help but feel a little lighter. Use your smile to start a happiness epidemic. Smile at everyone, everywhere. People are hardwired to respond to the facial expressions they encounter. If you glower at someone, that person will return a frown, but your smile will evoke a smile. You'll feel happier, too, because your body responds to your smile, even if you are faking the grin. So fake it until you genuinely feel happy. Once you know it works, do it often. 3. Set out a bowl of freshly crushed lavender. Whenever you have a bad day, feel exasperated, and struggle to get out of a foul mood, use some lavender to restore your serenity. Lavender is one of aromatherapy's most popular scents. Scents like lavender, citrus, rose, and sandalwood can trigger particular memories or experiences associated with them. That's because your olfactory nerve carries the scent straight to your brain. Use freshly crushed flowers set out in bowl, insert some reeds in a diffuser pot with lavender essential oil, light some lavender-scented candles, or put out some sachets of dried lavender. Allow the scent to lift your mood and remember that you never have to live a bad day over again. 4. Change one of your faults. Everyone has faults, but that doesn't mean you are stuck with yours. Pick one you would like to change or eliminate. Take time to do a little self-examination with complete honesty. Do you frequently gossip? Do you have a quick temper and a short fuse? Do you procrastinate and avoid facing problems until they snowball out of control? Or, are you still blaming others for the things that are wrong with your life? Choose to fix what you don't like about yourself. See goodness in yourself and others. Allow your inner strength and joy to be at the heart of who you are. 5. Don't harbor a grudge. Holding on to anger, resentment, and hostility hurts you, psychologically, emotionally, and physically. Even if the inciting incident happened only yesterday, the person you are mad at may not even remember the incident, so what's the point? Don't give over your power to have positivity in your life just to harbor a grudge. Find a way to move past it. Take an anger management class or read books offering specific strategies for dealing with anger issues. Take extremely good care of yourself, loving and respecting yourself enough to ensure that you don't flounder but rather flourish. 6. Cultivate hope when disaster hits. If something isn't going well in your life, your child becomes ill, a car broadsides yours in the parking lot, you overdraw your bank account, or the taxi you are riding in on the way to the most important meeting of your life gets ensnarled in traffic, have hope that circumstances will shift and the situation will improve or be resolved. Find the courage to work to change what isn't good right now. Rather than allowing stress and anxiety to fill you with worry and stress, try to feel hopeful. It will be better for you emotionally and physically. 7. Praise yourself. You praise your children, your friends, your co-workers, and your spouse whenever they accomplish something praiseworthy, so why not give yourself a 1-minute praising for your own achievements? You're not being a braggart or egotistical when you acknowledge some wonderful task or breakthrough you made during your day. You undoubtedly work very hard and probably accomplish much that no one but you recognizes. If you finally played a complicated piano libretto all the way through or found an ingenious way to increase the family budget, tell yourself how wonderfully brilliant and accomplished you are. Bask in the glory of that moment. You deserve it. 8. Put a picture of yourself, as younger, thinner, happier, on your desk. Gaze at an image of yourself looking fabulous. It can move a mountain of negative thought, boost your self-esteem, and make you feel good. Find a picture of yourself when you felt most happy and alive. Frame it and put it where you can easily see it. You have pictures, but none that are that great. No problem. Use graphics painting programs or digital image tools to rework your scanned photo or digital image. Erase some of those wrinkles, add some hair, shift the curves, and turn back the clock. Have fun creating a fabulous looking new you. Gaze at the photo when you need a little dose of happiness. Let it spark some good vibes. 9. Quiet your mind before starting your day. Focus on your thinking at the start of every day. Are your thoughts already racing through your to-do list? Are they jumping from one subject to another through thought associations? Did a troubling dream leave you anxious or angry or fearful upon awakening? If you answered yes to any of those questions, spend 10 minutes before you even get out of bed doing a mental check-in. Take deep breaths and be aware of your entire body. Feel anchored and centered in it. Quiet your mind. Think positive thoughts. Dial out the emotions of bad dreams and the anxieties associated with the day ahead. Relax into peace. The world can wait for 10 minutes. 10. Write 3 things you love about yourself. Do you have an inner critic that constantly reminds you that your nose is too big or your hips are too wide or your chest is too flat? Think of 3 wonderful things that you love about yourself and write them on a card. They don't have to be your physical attributes. They could include things like, I love my compassionate nature, or, I love my ability to immediately put other people at ease, or, I love the fact that I have great inner strength. Tape the card to your mirror, computer, refrigerator, or other place where you can frequently be reminded of the gifts that are uniquely yours. 11. Notice synchronicity. When coincidence shows up in your life, bringing you just what you wanted, you might shrug it off as one of those once-in-a-lifetime incidents. But begin to notice how frequently it happens and feel joyful when it does, because you are attracting synchronicity into your life. When you desire, for example, to fall in love with a gorgeous guy and suddenly he shows up sending you a wink or greeting on your online dating site, consider becoming his pen pal. You never know what could develop. The more you notice such synchronicistical events, the more you embrace and encourage them, the more they will happen. Feel happy and expectant when they do. 12. Soak in a scented bath amid orchids. You don't need a reason to indulge in some sensual pleasure. Fill your bathroom with blooming orchids for a super sensual feast for the eyes. Orchids such as oncidiums, cymbidiums, dendrobiums, and paphiopedilums are known for their lush and colorful blooms that can last for weeks. All they need is a little light, warmth, and moisture. Bathrooms are perfect places for them. Stick them in antique urns, glazed pottery, or terracotta pots. Group them along the windowsill, on jardinier shelves, or around a Victorian plant stand. Put on some music. Draw a bath. Drop in your favorite scented oil and a few exquisite orchid blooms. On a bathtub tray or a small table nearby, place a flute filled with sparkling apple cider or champagne, a chocolate truffle, a scented candle, and even a book that inspires you. Take your time, luxuriate, and let the cares and concerns of your day float away. Permit your mind to fill with peaceful, joyful thoughts. When you step out of the bath and back into your world, you will feel renewed and ready to meet whatever challenges may be coming your way. 13. Indulge in moments of relaxation. Your bookshelves need dusting, the dishes still stand in the sink, the floor needs mopping, and you haven't even gotten around to the laundry, but you need a moment to deflect or discharge the worries of the day. Take that time to indulge in something that makes you feel peaceful and relaxed. For example, sit in a rocker and gaze at the fresh red tulips on the kitchen counter. Walk into your garden and inspect your plants for new green shoots. Drop some breadcrumbs for the pigeons and mourning doves, or fill the bird feeder with Niger seed for the little yellow finches. Feel the wind on your face, the sun on your back, and freshness of a new moment imbued with tranquility. 14. Retreat within to clear your mind. Plan a little time off just for yourself to do some inner reflection. The amount of time is not as important as getting the respite you need. Make your time away a priority. It's a small amount of time just for you to clear your head, gather your energy, and get perspective. Retreat to someplace peaceful where you can relax and have a break from the responsibilities of work and family. Don't know of any great retreat places? Take your favorite book and head to a beach. If there's no ocean in your backyard, find a shady bank along the edge of a lake, creek, river, or a pond. Someplace where the earth and water meet. Sink into your beach chair, tune into the sounds of nature, open your book, and lose yourself in story. Or, just sit back, close your eyes, and let your mind wander. You don't have to do anything while on your retreat but to make a space for tranquility and joy to fill you. 15. Nourish your inner being. Nourish your inner being by diving into meditative reflection, centering and grounding yourself, and endeavoring to deepen the experience. According to Harvard scientist Herbert Benson, who has conducted studies on Buddhist meditation and the effects of the mind on the body, when you turn inward through meditation, complex activity in the brain, as seen on MRI brain scans, takes place. That activity actually calms the body, reduces stress levels, and promotes healing. Eventually a period of quietude is reached, and as your concentration deepens, you experience a disconnect between the body and mind. Some people describe that experience as one of awesome peace and joy. 16. Memorize a funny joke and share it. Heard any good jokes lately? Have you tried passing them on? Telling a funny joke is a terrific way to cheer up others, defuse tense situations, add much needed levity in times of stress, and generate some positive effects on your health. Memorizing a joke and telling it to others is just one way to cultivate a sense of humor. Did you know that laughing may actually reduce your risk for heart disease and can mitigate damage incurred when you are experiencing deep distress and pain? Also, some sources say that while sniffles, sneezes, and coughing are contagious, laughter is more so. Want to feel good? Be able to laugh at stressful situations. Did you hear the one about 17. Get a warm rose oil massage. A massage is a great way to release the stress and tension you hold in your body. There's nothing comparable to human touch coupled with aromatherapy to transport you into a place of relaxation and peace. If you don't like rose scent, ask the masseuse to use sandalwood, ylang ylang, myrrh, or your favorite essential oil. Massages are de rigueur at day spas. They are also offered at deeply discounted rates at local colleges with massage therapy training programs. Another option is to ask your significant other to give you a massage, but be advised that making that choice could lead to other activities. But that could also relieve stress and put a smile on your face. 18. Cook your favorite dish for yourself. Cook up something spectacular such as the comfort food of your childhood, an exotic creation you first tasted on your honeymoon, or even a savory palate pleaser you learned to cook when you were dating that foreign guy or girl. If you are a working parent, then it's unlikely you ever cook just to please yourself. So once in a while, cook what you want to eat instead of only what the kids will eat. They can nibble on pizza, ordered in, while you happily savor every bite of that Moroccan Tangian chicken, New England crab cakes, Midwestern meatloaf, Southern fried chicken, or other favorite. You know how happy you feel eating your favorite food. That's why it's your favorite. 19. Release the past and appreciate the present. You can never go back to previous moments or past events. Once you have moved through them, they are forever gone. Whatever is in the past that haunts you or makes you sad or fearful necessarily stays there. It cannot be undone. If some past event or encounter still bothers you, do what you can to process through it and let it go. You alone give it the power it has over you. Release it and instead focus on the present moment. Be mindful right now of where you are, who you are, and what you are doing. Paying attention to and being fully present in each moment of your life means you truly will be showing up for your life. That is the way to happiness. 20. Put a bamboo plant in your kitchen. Put a lucky bamboo plant on your kitchen counter where it will happily enjoy some warmth. Even if you don't have a green thumb, you can successfully grow this plant. It doesn't need much light and will thrive in water, as long as the water is clean and kept at the same level. According to the ancient Chinese tradition of Feng Shui, the lucky bamboo, not a bamboo at all but a member of the Dracaena family, creates harmony wherever it is placed. Its numerous long green leaves grow out of a single stalk. If you work from home, put a 6-stalk plant in your office to attract prosperity or a 3-stalk plant in the bedroom to ensure longevity, wealth, and happiness. Thanks for listening.